Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today in this video we're going to be experiencing the meltdown and the freeze down. So right now we're going to experience a meltdown, and I'm not going to take you through everything, but I am going to take you through some ways. Once again, we're on Pinewood Computer Core as day 2 of Pinewood Computer Core on this week. Friday is going to be like a sort of like a just playing around type thing, like Monday was. I don't know what happened to the trains, but first thing you're gonna want to need when you're looking at this, when you're looking at a meltdown, is, especially if there's security in the game. I just got lucky to get into a small server with no security, and people want to melt it down. And people won't go call and then select meltdown imminent to call security in. But if you really want a meltdown, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna want to shut off coolant supply, but then turn on the coolant pumps. Why I say that is because once the coolant pumps have drained all of this tank, because watch, I'm gonna turn on the coolant pumps real quick. And then, if the coolant pump's already on, you can just shut off the coolant supply and it'll work. See, the tank level is lowering. It wouldn't lower if the coolant supply was on, because it's always supplying things. Remember that if a cargo train does go running under there, then it will fill up the tank, but still. So, yeah. So, the next thing that you're going to want to need in a meltdown is reactor power. Okay, anyways, for a meltdown, the next thing you're going to want to need is reactor power and lasers. I'm going to go over to okay. Well, I'm glad that guy listens. So up here, over here, and get on, either go through this way to put on a normal hazmat suit if you are on the PET team. It's not on my list anymore. Or you can just go up here. You don't even need to be on the an emergency team. Unless I am in it, and so hazmat team, just equipped it. Boom. And that means you can now survive the radiation blow. The alarms are already going off? Okay, they don't go off this early. Okay, I'm just gonna head to the fans because that is exactly up from that plasma surge. It just needs to take a little bit. It just takes a little bit. Like, once it gets above the mainframe, into its top, then it starts lowering. But like the core room, if you're in there, you're done. No matter if you jump up, because it literally gets above the mainframe floor. I don't believe these things can even solve it. So, again, this button triggers coolant supply. So that button triggers coolant to the core. Then these are the fans. Over to this room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are fans. So you press one of these buttons, the fan turns on. That'll help against the core. You have to wait for the yellow bar to get all the way and turn into a green bar. No, it's green to get all the way there before this button turns green. And then, yeah. I've never seen the alarms begin to go off this early. Probably it's just me. Anyways, now that you know the ways of that by the back from the core, we have to get to the core now. Well, inside the core. Okay. So I kind of gotta be like a little bit. Okay. I have to be like a little bit like with this, because if I die in here. Okay. This suit can go in here at only at 3,000 degrees, but the normal suit that doesn't look like this, can't go in there at that temperature. Anyways, these buttons turn on and off the lasers. The higher the amount of lasers that are on, the faster the core heats up. Heading down here, reactor power. Reactor power is basically what controls the core's size, which a 4, and the higher it is, the higher the temperature goes. Also, fun fact, if you use the gravity coil in here, you literally will not stop jumping. There's 2 entrances, either this one, which leads up into here, and exits, more like. Up into here. Press the button, and you're out through the transit area. And then the other one brings you from where I was, the mainframe. So now you know how to get as much as possible. So if you're dealing with security members, I believe the best way is, first off, if you have OP weapons, try and guard the core area, because that's kind of where a lot of the control goes, because they can turn on the fans, yeah, but the core, but like you're in the core area keeping the lasers on, even if there's a lot of security members in there. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you know how to get the meltdown ready. So I'll be back when it's time for the meltdown. I'll be right back. Can't stop. Okay, hello everyone, we're back. So it's at meltdown temperatures, and I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit so you guys can hear all the action going into the meltdown. It gets pretty loud. But anyways, here we go. Meltdown time. As soon as this changes to meltdown warning temperature meltdown, evacuate immediately or something, these signs will go off too. They say evacuate. Okay, yeah, we had a little bit of a weird, we have a little, oh, here we go. Time to find NASA PC. Okay, it's meltdown time. Yeah. Okay, he stole Camo's wallet, and now, yeah, we've been having some weird roleplay going on. Licks the new PC's CV mile away. Okay. Now, before we start this meltdown, let's thank our sponsor. No, we don't have any sponsor. So the one thing that you can do to save a meltdown is do this. So head on over into here. You can either type 533434118 in here. Yeah, so you have to get all of these things to green level for the emergency coolant to work. There needs to be 3 people there. You guarding one of them, and then somebody else guarding the other. No coolant for you. Okay, so the emergency coolant commences throughout that time area. It's very hard to do it alone, or 2 persons, let alone solo. So I would recommend getting 3 people in there, and then you work on one of them, and then the other person works on all of the other one, and you work on all of your one. So then you can have like the best possibility sorta of success. Well, of actually getting it in. It's like a mini game now. I really like what Pinewood did with this now, but it's pretty challenging, if I do say so myself. Like, if you're doing it solo, you need to have like a time. You need to know, like, you need to like go fill up these while you're filling up the other one, and it's like a whole thing. There's 20 seconds left, and I'm worried. If we actually do it, that'll be kind of funny. But if we do end up not making it, then oof. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Aw, rip. Well, okay. So, okay. Now you're in the meltdown area if you get past this. So the next thing you're gonna be worried about is the blast doors. So I'm just gonna mute him, so he's not in my chat. Sorry, dude, if you're watching, but like I just like to hear English. But the next thing you want to be worried about is the lockdown blast door. It's probably about to happen now. You should be hearing it. Okay, so this sign. The lockdown blast doors are about to close. Begin closing some more on.
Attention.
That's the signal.
Lockdown in progress. Please stand clear of the blast doors, as this facility is now under lockdown.
So now, as soon as that happens, all of the areas where the blast doors are, they're gonna start closing. Like when one closes, the other closes here. It's going very fast. The speed of them depends on the size of the server, because obviously more players equals more lagginess. But when you get that message, it could possibly be an area where like it's it could be like to a possibility where like all of it closes in like 2 minutes. So, yeah, like here, you kinda, like you gotta wait for the destruction to happen. You'll know when the destruction happens because there'll be a hole in this floor. Then getting out of the transit area, like, is very hard too. But I'm gonna head over to the rockets now. So Meltdown does like red cubes. Okay, I'm just gonna take this train. I'm just gonna grab this train.
Attention, all personnel may proceed to the emergency
I'm just gonna show you guys. So over to the rocket launchers. I'm not actually gonna go in one. There's nothing fun about it. There's nothing really that fun about it. It's just going into a rocket.
7, 6,
Launches. So I'm gonna show you launching the rockets in just a sec. So what you gotta do is, for the first button, you can click any one. But as soon as you click the first button, all of them begin to turn black. So, all of them turn black. So whenever everything is blue, nothing is red. Nothing's red. Whenever everything's blue, like this whatever rocket you just launched turns blue, you can click one of the blacks. It does not go back to normal. And also, so the stages for the rockets are prepped, launching, cleared, in flight, Leo, low Earth orbit. And then there's the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Also, how you know that the rockets are able to launch from a rocket is this room's border turns red instead of blue. And now there's ignition. And then after the countdown, then it's cleared and then it goes to the center. So now, all rockets launched. Say goodbye to your mama. Rockets launched. Say goodbye to my mama.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, so the only other way of escape is going through here. And that's how you go through. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that because it's bad. This, by the way, this area does burst open. The only safe area is over here. And when you get this timer, that's the countdown, and it's not exactly that time. Like when that timer hits 0, the core is gonna explode. It goes away at 10 seconds, and then there's like 30 seconds until it actually blows up. So it's like basically treat that as 120 seconds now. And you want to watch some body parts just go flying into other places? There. He's dead now. Because of me for no reason. Over to here. Oh my god. Yeah, so these things fall. You don't want to touch them. They will literally kill you. I'm over here. These things will literally kill you, and also so will the floor. Yeah, sorta. Molten core feels good. I'm going to attempt. There's about like 50 seconds or so left before the core actually explodes. People like to close this fire door for some reason. Oh god. Overloaded, overloaded, overloaded. That's great news. Yeah, it doesn't, it overloads that way when that timer appears or so. This video is so gonna get copyright claimed. This video is so gonna get copyright claimed. Oh my god! Oof, Caitlin. Yeah, that's what happens if you fall into there. Your body parts literally go into pieces into fire. And fire. Open up! And don't! Close! Well, we're too late. No! Well, there goes all of our fates. I'm safe in here alone now. Okay. Anyways, so the game regenerates. Oh god. Yep, that happens. So the game will regenerate, and then it's time for the freeze down. Freeze next. So I survived. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly spawn in a train and attempt to get out of here. Because I feel like this area is safe. Yeah, this area is definitely safe. Oh my god, I see it. I see the core. Hello, little core. Hi, little core. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in my train. I need to do remove train. But the remains of somebody else's train is right there. Where's the core? Okay, so freeze down next. So for the freeze down, when you're messing, the entire game just rebuilds itself. And then what's kind of cool is the blast doors, they have to go up. Like if you use that model of blast door on your game, it's a free model. That you can actually get is you just search up lockdown blast door on the free models. Anyways, it does, whenever it spawns in, it needs to go up. I don't know why. I don't know why it can't just spawn up. But like, if you don't have lockdown blast door right near the spawn, then people aren't really gonna notice it, unless I noticed it. Anyways, so here's things for the freeze down. So first off, going over to the coolant, you're going to want to keep the production on and the pumps on at all times. And you're going to want to turn off the lasers and lower the reactor power down to as low as possible. So as you can see, coolant production is for some reason online but not. I'm going to turn it off just so it can actually start up and be producing some coolant for us. So you actually want the coolant for a freeze down now. Turn on the pumps and then hopefully somebody at the admin control can take over. It's basically the same procedure except the opposite. Turn on the fans, stuff like that. You actually want the fans on, yeah. So, over here. So, you don't have to go into too much detail when you're just doing the opposite. So like I said, reactor power, turn it up all the way. do the opposite of that. Turn it down all the way. Turn off all the lasers. Turn on all the fans. So, yeah. Are the fans on? Anyways, I will be back with a freeze down.
Today's
So,
security code is
I'll be back.
5334118.
Hello everyone, we are back. We're just about to have a freeze down. Once again, the freeze down happens at negative 4,000 degrees, just like the meltdown happens at 4,000 degrees. Anyways, so we're about to hit it. So I'm gonna run now. Again, that's gonna say freeze down warning temperature critical or something. I haven't done a freeze down in a while, so don't come running at me if that's not the correct thing. Okay, ping. So it's been a bit of a hassle, but yeah, we're getting really, really close. 803. 803. 825. So that's the current area we are at. We hopefully will be melted down soon. Well, froze down. Freeze down is more of a black hole. And so yeah. So freeze down is more of a black hole than it is a freeze down. But the core does explode because it's frozen. But there is a black hole that appears. I'll show you a bit about it. It's not the same. You cannot use an emergency hotshot or emergency heatant. There's none of that. It's just for the meltdown that thing is. Okay, we are at freeze down temperatures. I repeat, we are at freeze down temperatures. Oh my god. Okay, that's a terrifying message. Yeah, so that says evac now. Yeah, so it says evacuate facility now. Okay, so freeze down has happened. I'm gonna actually turn off the fans to try and save the core, I guess. It doesn't actually work at all. But the core temperature does get very, very low. And what I've seen is the core temperature actually goes off the screen because there's another minus. There's a minus. And also the freeze down counter just updated. Anyways, up to here. Okay, so run. I'm gonna run now. Okay, over to here. What I would do is get ready for the generators to need to be turned on. As soon as it says freeze down in 4 minutes, evacuate the facility now, that's when the main thing starts. Okay. What I would do in this case, it's actually, it doesn't say evacuate the facility immediately. What I would do at this stage of the meltdown is I would go over, take a cargo train, make sure it's a cargo train, not a nuke train, and then go refill the generator. It's probably like the best thing to do right now. Okay. what I'm gonna do is this. Gonna delete this train here. And now, yeah. So literally as soon as you drive over to the generator, it will, it fills up to full. We need it filled up to full because we need the generator to be, we need the generators to be on as long as possible. From when the core power goes out, okay, the lockdown door is just shut. You stop. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, there's a black hole that just appeared. So now, hopefully, oh God. Okay. Hopefully we can get this run. Because it's pretty close to happening. It happens at like 2 minutes time or so. Like less, more like 3 minutes time. Okay. Slowing down now. And now we've gotten it. Okay. Generator is full now. The facility destruction just occurred. I better run before these doors shut off, close. Oh, there they go. Just in time. I also kind of jinxed it because I said I better run before these doors shut closed, and then they shut closed. There they go. 2 minutes. Evacuate the facility immediately. Okay, so there's 2 minutes. Okay, I'm just waiting for the power to die. So now it's just about fuel level because the power will die. That's for sure. It will die. So knowing that, we can evacuate and we can hope that the fuel makes it. Okay. Over to here. The rockets are just like the old rocket, the meltdown. And what's cool about this black hole is you could actually get sucked in, and anything that comes near its path gets sucked in. And then yeah, that happens when with the black hole and stuff. So I don't know what happened to the generators. I think what happened to my speed coil? Okay, that was weird. That's one of the announcements that you can worry about. Up. For some reason, the volume isn't working. Okay. There was a alarm that went off. You guys actually can't hear in-game music, which is kind of sad. But you know how to do it anyway. For security fighting, I have OP weapons, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to have OP weapons. Fighting security is very hard, but with OP weapons, it's a lot easier. So if you really like this game and wanted to do a meltdown and freeze down, I would heavily think about getting the OP weapons. Because this game's only going to get updated more and more and more. It got the last time I checked, it got updated. I don't know if this is just for bug fixes or anything, but 3 days ago it got updated. So this game is getting updated, um um and Diddleshot cares about this game. So I would if you want to keep seeing the meltdowns, because I like the meltdowns. But sometimes if you just server hop, you can find a server that either has a meltdown going on, wants a meltdown, wants a freeze down, has a freeze down going on, etc. And here we go. Here is the final moments. Oh God, I'm kind of scared. Ah. SS10. 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 SS5. I need to put SS into a copy area. Boom! Okay, well, that's pretty hard to do with the SS. And you need to put the SS in. Oh God. Oh no! Boom! Boom boom. That core go boosh boosh. Boosh boosh the core goes. Why is the door opening? Yep, that's what happens. Oh my God. Okay, this video's been 40 minutes long. It took me way longer than that to get this video long. Tsunami lol. Yeah, that's the name of the song. So, oh my God. Ah, ah, ah. Oh God. My friend joined at definitely the wrong time. I'm just gonna block exit through there. Oh no. Oh no. Boom! Okay, so. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. So I'll see you guys on Friday for the final video of Pinewood for a while now in my list of games and what I'm gonna do and stuff. So yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed your Wednesday, the rest of your Wednesday. If you're watching the video the day it was uploaded, if you are watching it the day later, then I hope you enjoy your Thursday. Anyways, I'm just gonna wait for the quarter regen because I'm probably gonna die a whole bunch of times. Why am I on fire but not exploding? No. Okay, like a little bit before the regen, dying from the. This is something pretty cool that some people get, and I got a pretty rare version of it. So the core stops killing you at like 10 seconds before the regen, before the countdown for the regen. So that means 15 seconds before the regen. And sometimes the core can be in the middle of killing you. This happened to Caitlin one time when I was playing. She was just pitch blue when the core regened because she was in the middle of exploding while when the regen disabled, and it just stops everything. That's what happened to me right now. I'm on fire now when I was in the midst of exploding when it shut off. So yeah, well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, click the bell icon, which turns on all post notifications, just like this little guy over here. It says subscribe, and now it says bell. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.